Oh, that was a close shave, Katie. Andrew suddenly said in my ear, the camera's on you, Katie. And the panic, it was like, oh, I could feel it inside you. Please don't let that happen. I love that. That's funny. Right, welcome to live shopping. This is our 10 o'clock hour, and we're back with our team. So we've got Katie on cameras. Gives away. There she is. We've got Stephanie demonstrating. And I've just heard her say, why didn't I think of this before?
I know.
So you know it's going to be a good show, right? With lots of hints and tips and new techniques, which is super, super exciting. So here at Live Shopping at Highlight Crafts, it's the easiest way to shop while you watch us. We bring you cracking deals. I mean, sometimes really silly deals where we all go, really? And we've got that on our main item. I nearly fell off my chair when I saw the price on this morning. So you can watch us. First of all, where to watch and how to shop. So you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop with us on either of our social platforms, all you need to do is type shop and then the code that I will give you that relates to that particular product. So shop and then the code in the comments underneath the video. So first of all, you don't have to go away to shop. Secondly, you don't miss a second of what Stephanie's going to teach you. And thirdly, you don't miss out on any deals either, which is what we like. Once you've got those items, once you've typed those items in, we're going to send you a message. And in that message, there will be a link. Click on that link and that will take you to highlightcrafts.com. Now, this is really important, this bit. You need to log into your account. If you haven't opened one with us yet, please do so because it automatically and for free makes you a Club Highlight member. And that means that you get extra discount, loyalty points for every £1 that you spend, and on a basket spend over £35, free shipping, which is fabulous, right? Told you, all the good stuff. If you'd like to shop with us directly on our website, highlightcrafts.com, if you go to the main page and click Watch Live, you will then start that stream and you'll be able to watch us. All your items on that show will appear down the right-hand side of your screen, and all you need to do is literally add the ones that you wish to purchase to your basket. And that will appear as a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen. So when you're ready to turn those goodies into Happy Post and get them delivered to your door, you're going to click on that little red shopping bag and that will take you to that login page and then to check out. Couldn't be easier. Now, if you're going out and about, and I've just had an email from a lovely customer called Pauline who said, we're going out and about this week, we're taking you with us. And she loved that idea. So if you're going out and about and you can't take us with you, you can shop ahead. So go on to highlightcrafts.com on the homepage. There is a banner that says Shop Today's Deals, and that will open up all the deals on all the shows for today. So you can absolutely fill those baskets, which is great. Right, let's say good morning to a few of you. We didn't have the iPad in our first hour today, so we'll say hello now. Good morning, Elaine, Christine, Wendy, Janet, Lorraine, Tracy, Pat, Carol Lewis is there, Sue, Karen Halbert, Wendy, Doreen, Amanda and Lou. So lots of you joining us for this hour. And whenever Stephanie is painting, whether it's watercolours, whether it's painting perfection, whatever it is, you know that you're in for a good hour because she's going to teach you all those little hints and tips and tricks. Spin the wheel code is kangaroo. So type that into the comments underneath the video. I'm going to introduce you to the first product and I'm going to get Stephanie to talk you through it, if that's all right. You'll need this one back then, won't you? The full one. Pop that on there.
Right, I've got a full one.
You got a full one? Do
you
not need this one then?
No.
Okay, perfect. Right, let me show you this product because the price on this is crazy. So, Shop Paint is going to get you this. What a wonderful gift, either to yourself or to somebody that fancies having a go. And it's a have-a-go price, this, but not have-a-go quality. This is incredible. So, Shop Paint is going to get you the AEM watercolour paints, 24 of them in this lovely box. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that a beautiful thing? With your brushes, just makes my heart sing when I do stuff like that. I love it. But that's not it. You've got like a double layer of chocolate box. You know when you get that second layer, did you always go into the second layer before you finish the first layer to get your favourites? Did you do that? I used to do that. And then take the ones that I didn't like off the top and put them in the bottom so nobody knew that I'd done it. Right, and then you've got this other layer where you've got this palette and you've got a watercolour pad with 20 A5 sheets in it. Right, are you ready? Sat down? I hope you sat down because you need to be for this price. Shop paint, $11.99. $11.99. And yes, I'm getting there. And you're also going to get a download, which is just mad. $11.99. Listen, even if you're not into your watercolours and you know somebody that is, what a fantastic gift. They're going to think you spent a small fortune on them. Now, you're also going to get this download included with those paints. And Stephanie's going to show you exactly why you need this and how to use it. So shop paint, pop that into your basket, $11.99 with that download that's worth $4.99. Incredible, incredible value for money. Right, Stephanie, I've never heard of this brand before, but you obviously have because you know a bargain, don't you?
Oh,
but
yeah.
The quality is exceptional.
Well, the thing is, this is a great way if you are... I need a messy mat. Oh, there's one coming.
There's one coming.
This is the...
Do you want this one? Have this one?
Yeah, because
and then we can show you that in a bit. There you go.
Okay, so let me move that. Can I have that? That...
This one as well?
Yeah, I need it all.
You need it all? Right, okay.
I just need it.
I just need it. I need it. Like a naughty kid, I need it. Yeah, but I need it.
Oh, why didn't I think of this before?
Do you want this open up?
Yes, please.
Right.
Why didn't I think of this before?
I've got one here.
Why? Right, guys, do you want to paint a watercoloured robin? Look, can you look at this? Katie, show everybody, please. How gorgeous is that? Right.
What's gone?
10% the stock.
10%. 10% of
Right.
those paints. I'm not surprised at that price.
It's not just about the paints, guys. It's about all of it. Right. I need this and this. So, first of all, the paints. Now, these are a hobby watercolour. However, the quality of the paint... So normally, if you were buying, let me pick a colour, burnt umber, where's my burnt umber? Burnt sienna. That, if you were buying it from one of the professional artist brands, that burnt sienna and that burnt umber would cost you more than the whole pack. That is the difference in price. And Katie's gone, whoop. But what I love about it is you've still got really nice quality. So if I take a piece of card, because you're going to get a pack. So in this pack, you've got all of your paints. So you've got the full set of paints. You're getting 24 watercolours in here. And look at the different styles of artwork it's been used for. It's been used for quite contemporary stuff. It's been used for quite traditional stuff. And what you're getting is you've got the palette. So I've got my palette. It's not just a flimsy bit of plastic. This is actually, look at that. Yeah. It's a really strong palette. But the bit I love is a lot of them have a thumb hole rest in them. But the plastic is just cut. This isn't just cut, it's moulded. Katie, see that lovely curve down there? Let's show everybody that. So when I put my thumb in, there's nothing rough on my thumb, so I'm not getting lines on it. It's really comfortable to hold. And if you turn it over, you can see that it's even curved on the other side. So it's not curved to look aesthetically good. It's curved both sides to actually be comfortably good. I don't think that's a word, but to be comfortable. Then the other thing about it is that paint that I've got there, that's not moving.
I was just thinking exactly that, and I know Katie was thinking it too.
So what you can do is you can put this out, that can dry, and this becomes my permanent palette. So when that dries, I'm just going to go in and regenerate the paint. That's how good it is. Now, let me just pick a brush, and I'm going to get a bigger brush than you get in the pack, because I want to show you this. Now, reds are notoriously difficult to work with because they tend to get a little bit, and yellows, they get a bit transparent. But look at this. Look at how it's keeping its colour all the way to the tip.
Wow.
Look
20%
at that.
now of these
right,
paints
now
are
watch me wash into this. Look at it. Look at how I've now lost that seam. This is what you get with really good quality watercolour.
Right, Marina Bowen, sorry Stephanie, is asking, can I print onto watercolour card with an inkjet printer and then water paint, or will it bleed?
As long as you don't put too much water. You've worked it out, haven't you? I'm so happy for you. Yes, you can, as long as you don't put too much water on. So let me show you the technique.
Lovely.
So basically, we're going to go from that to that. So that's one printed. These are called your cheat sheets. And that's one painted. Okay. Now, if I get lots of water on this, I don't want to spoil it, but if I get lots of water on it, it will bleed. So what you do is when you're working, and that's why the brushes that come in this kit are brilliant. So first of all, you've got 24 colours. Now, let's talk about the colours that you're getting, because you've got a titanium white. It is a pure white. If I put that on this little bit of black, and you've got to pierce them as you would with any watercolour tube. You're going to pierce it with the end of the lid. You'll feel it go through. Then we're actually, and also the other thing is, you're getting 12 mils in these. Most of them are normally 8 or 10. But look, there's your titanium white that you've got, really strong white. Now if I bring in my lemon yellow, you'll see this lemon yellow. So look at this colour. Look at that. That's your lemon yellow. Then we're going to go to our next colour, which is our, which one's this one? Medium yellow. Oh, and the colours are brilliant. Look at the colours. It's not bleeding into itself. Now we've got our yellow ochre. I love the fact that you've got pure pigment colours in here as well. This is the difference between having a paint that's just an ordinary hobby paint to something that is actually a traditional paint that we're going to be able to work with. Look at these colours. Look at them. They're fabulous. I'm just going to put some of them back. Look at the colour. And you've got 24 of these, wow. Everybody. They're really brilliant colours. So you can see that colour. And I'm just, before I come into all the others that you've got, because you've got all your blues, you've got your greens, you've got cerulean blue, you've got violet, you've got your ultramarine in there, you've got all your colours. You've got your light green, you've got, what other colours have we got? Sap green, you've got every colour that you need. If I then just take my brush and I just pull these down, look at this. This is what you're getting with your watercolour. That is absolutely brilliant. You've got, and I've done it on black card. So think about what this is going to look like if it is on a white. You've got really good paint coverage there. Absolutely stunning paint coverage. So first of all, you've got that in there. You've got a pad which you get with all of your pages in it. So you get 20 sheets. It's 180 GSM cold press acid-free watercolour card. I'm just going to tear a little bit of it so you can see how nicely fibrous it is. That's the effect that we want, because that's going to really bring in the colour. And I'm just going to take this page out and show you this. Look at that.
That's almost creamy.
It is. And so I can then go into it and look at how there. But then I can take out the colour
Wow.
and
With your
texture
texture
it
sponge.
with my texture sponge. So look at how I can texture sponge
Wow.
that, and I can build that up round the edge. So and when that dries, these little flecks will come off because it's just because the sponge is new. But I'm literally creating this.
Right. So here's
Right.
the thing.
Right. So
2 ink pads.
look at that, guys. Look at how you can, the effects. The quality
It's
is
amazing.
Yeah,
So
for the price.
inky backgrounds like that, you'd buy 2 ink pads if you bought those well-known brands.
Yep.
Maybe, let's say 3 ink pads.
Yep.
For less than you're paying for all 24 of the colours with the palette and the brushes and the watercolour paper.
Yep.
That's incredible value for money.
Right.
These are flying out at the moment. Can I go down the counter quickly and then come back to you? Is that all right? Or do you want to do this first?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then.
Yeah.
Right.
Make sure you tell everybody about Messy Mats because I'm going to be using mine as a mixing palette.
I will, absolutely.
Thank
right.
you.
So if you want your paints, and, oh, I love this. I love it when you
wait.
open a box and it's new. Look how
Wait a
beautiful
minute.
that is. See, what I want to do, and I know I will never do this because it's ridiculous, is just have that on the wall in my
Oh,
craft room.
yeah.
So as I walk past every day, I can just do that, stroke it. It's fabulous, isn't it? And then underneath here, this is $11.99, guys, with a download. And under here, look how carefully they've packaged this. This is a company that cares about the customer experience and the quality of their product. You're also going to get that palette and that watercolour paper.
Can I please just say to everybody,
Yes.
because this price is so unbelievably inexpensive, please don't think the
No.
quality's not there. We've taken £20 off what you should have been paying for it all. So we're giving you an amazing deal. I want to get you painting. And the only way I'm going to do it is by getting the product in your hands. And if you can afford to buy this at that price, it means you're going to have a go. So please, guys, while we've got it at this price, just get it. And I don't very often say you need to get it, but to encourage you, we've put that download with it.
Yeah.
Just to make it so that you're not getting it and go, what am I going to paint?
Yeah.
You're going to paint robins straight away. We're going to paint
Absolutely.
florals straight away. Super easy.
And also, just a note on printing it out on an inkjet printer, just blast it off with a heat gun or a
Yes.
hairdryer. That'll seal that ink. Right, so you're going to get your paint and your download, which is the one that Stephanie's just been showing you. Shop paint, $11.99. I mean, that is the deal of the day, I suspect. That's incredible. Now then, shop sketch, you can get that by itself if you want for $4.99. You might as well get it with that. Seriously, for an extra £7, yeah, £7, you might as well get that. Now this is blinking brilliant, and I am absolutely having one of these. So first of all, you're going to get your 10 brushes. Now look how beautiful these brushes are. They've got the lovely covers on them. They're long, the outline brushes, all using with your different colours. So a brush, 10 of those brushes. Then you're going to get the 4 watercolour brushes, which we have separately at $9.99. Those, we haven't even put a price on those, but look at this. This is super cool. So you've got this little bag with the handle on, double stitched, beautifully made, with this lovely hexagon print on it. But look at this. Look at this. How exciting is this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 in that one, 20 in that one. Look at this. And your embossing tools, and your tools for your clay and your dotting, and all of this space. You've even got a place for your scissors, etc. How magnificent is that? If you love storage and you want all your tools, whether it's your pens, your pencils, your brushes, whatever it is, in one place with 14 paintbrushes of amazing quality, shop storage, $39.99. Need one of those on my desk without a shadow of a doubt. That is brilliant. Now then, Messy Mats. So we've got a deal on this. Andrew, you need to tell me the price, love, please. Can you tell me the price, please? Thank you.
And
right.
tell you how much you thought the price was before. Andrew,
Okay.
how much was the price
Andrew
before,
gave me the
please?
price of over £41 this morning, and Stephanie went, nope, I don't want that price. I want the price we had previously, please. So
I want the low price.
for an A4 self-healing cutting mat, double-sided, can I just say, inches on one side, centimetres on the other. So for that mat, an A3 cutting mat that works brilliantly by itself, but can also be put over your A3 magnetic light board. So you can cut with light that's coming from underneath, or paint with light that's underneath. So you're getting that in as well. Plus the A3 messy mat, $14.99. Not 40, $14.99. That, my friends, is a crazy deal. And actually, you know what? If I was sitting where you were now, when you were here doing this, I'd buy 2 sets of that, because that's my desk protector. Absolutely phenomenal. Shop Messy, $14.99 for an A3 cutting mat, an A4 cutting mat, and an A3 messy mat. That's another deal. Brilliant, isn't it? I love it. Right, now then, if you just want the full watercolour brushes by themselves, Shop Brush, $9.99. So you can see the value of this. So if that's $9.99 and that's $9.99, that is $19.99. Love that storage. I think it's absolutely fabulous. Right, Shop Pad next is going to get you the, they are 30 sheets, A4, 300 GSM cold pressed watercolour paper. Now then, this is always popular. This is fabulous. Smoother on one side, that lovely watercolour texture on the other side. Shop Pad, $17.99. We've got a £7 saving on that today. We do not need to discount these pads. We can't keep them in stock. That is a tremendous deal. Right, watercolour next, black. Now then, this is going to be perfect for your metallics, isn't it? Shop Watercolour, you're going to get 2 of these. There's 15 sheets in each one. They're a 230 GSM and they're an A4 in size. Both of those pads, Shop Watercolour, $12.99. We're going to go to the cheat sheets next, Andrew, did you say? Yeah? Can I just do this first? This, it's gone. Okay, I can't do it then. It's a good reason not to be able to do it. Make sure you're checking out those baskets, because that has gone. Well done if you got that. It's cracking that, isn't it? And you can paint it. Right, let's have a look at these. So, if you're on Stephanie's painting journey, which a lot of us here are as well as you guys at home, this is perfect for you. So we've got 3 volumes of your cheat sheets. Now, this is really cool. This is where you could use your messy mat on top of your A3 light board, and it will give you that light from underneath while you're painting. So what we've done is we've taken these florals and we've made them bigger and we've faded them back. So this is your guide and this is where you paint. And what I love about this is that you can literally then cut that out and that's the topper for a card. But you're not copying, you're now tracing. So you're going over here with those amazing brush strokes that Stephanie teaches you and creating your own guide. So in number 1, these are £10 each. So shop 1, the word 1, will get you the primrose. It will get you the hibiscus. It will also get you the heliotrope. Love that, so pretty. Then you've got your petunia. You've got your chamomile. You've also going to get your rose. So you're going to get all of those, shop 1, £10. Now, if you want volume 2, that is this one. That is going to get you your clover. I love the clover. Then you're also going to get your white poppy. I mean, how beautiful is that? Stunning, aren't they? Your white poppy. You're going to get your flax. You're going to get your bluebell. You're also going to get your jasmine in that one. Okay, so that's volume 2, shop 2, the word 2. Then in number 3, you're going to get apple, your apple blossom. You're going to get your, I can't say this, agrostima.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Then you're going to get your carnation. Then you're going to get a different combination of chamomile. Then you're going to get your rose. How beautiful. It looks like you've opened that Edwardian country diary. Do you remember those? When we used to get those and they were like a botanical book that had been just made into a diary. That's like that. I love that. And then you're also going to get the croton in there as well. So shop 1, shop 2 or shop 3. Hazel's asked how to order the paints. Well, Hazel, this is super easy. So all you need to do to order the paint is type shop and then paint into the comments underneath the video, and that's going to pop it into a basket for you. You'll then get a message to your social media inbox that says thank you for your order, and in there there's a link. You're going to click that link and that will take you to our website highlightcrafts.com, where you can log in. Hazel, if you haven't got an account with us, do that, because that will make you automatically and for free a Club Highlight member, where you'll get extra discount on that price, which blows my mind. You'll also get points put back on your account in a couple of weeks' time, and you get that basket to over £35 and you get free shipping. So shop and then the code, shop paint, or you can shop on our website, highlightcrafts.com, click on watch live, and all the items will appear down the side of your screen, and you just select the ones that you want. Those go into a basket. Appears as a little red shopping bag at the top. When you're ready to check that out, click on that and that will take you through that login and checkout process. Hazel, if you're new to us, welcome. Welcome. It's great to have your company. That's super easy then now. David is on here, I think. David, wait, what? This messy mat deal is bonkers. 2 sets for me, please. You can have that. $29.98, David, please.
For 2.
Shop messy.
How many could you get for the price of what it should have been? You could get 3 for the price of what it should have been.
Yeah, you could. Absolutely.
Baking pod bin cards. Look at this. Now, if I showed you that, you would think that I've painted this completely from scratch, right?
Yep.
So,
yeah,
look at it.
absolutely.
I've signed it.
Look at you.
Right, guys, this is what you do.
That's brilliant.
So you take your download, and I've done it onto the 300 GSM cardstock that we've got.
Okay.
And I've printed them out. And I've basically printed out the designs. And you've got them all on the sheet. So this one had 2 of these on here. And all you do, and after you've painted this a few times, it will just come naturally and you'll just paint it without the painting over. But this is your cheat. I so wish I'd thought of this sooner. Right, so first of all, this is the other thing. You need all these colours because, I just picked that up there and thought, oh, that's a nice watercolour.
And you did it.
I did it.
I'll tell you what as well, if you make and sell, do number 1 of 20.
1
over 20, like a fraction,
but
like that.
Making it, it's an original.
I know.
I mean, that, you'll see how fast it is to do. And you can't tell because of the way we've done it. Right, so what you do, let me pick this one, for instance, this little bird. So I'm going to go into my paints and I'm going to check which ones are going to be the right colours. So this is the other thing that you can do. So you can be looking at them, checking. I'm thinking maybe I might need a little bit of green in there to go with that. You can be checking which colours are going to work best for what you're actually doing. So that's the first thing. Pick your colours. Then once you've done that, so I've got all my greens in one palette here. And what I'm going to do, because you get these amazing brushes that are really good, but if you can stretch to it, and we still got that wallet left.
Yeah.
Because it's got 10 in there, hasn't
Brilliant, isn't it? Look at this.
Yeah, these are brilliant because these are lovely soft watercolours. But also, because you've got all of those, you're going to literally have one of those for each colour. So you don't have to keep dipping in and out.
Look at this.
I know.
I love this. This makes my heart happy. I love that.
Right, so then you get your brush and you're going to pick up some of the colour. We're going to use these as our mixing palettes or our messy mat, because this bit is where I'm going to do my mixing. So just putting a bit of water out. So my water's a bit orange, but it'll be fine. So then we take our little image. Now, first of all, I'm going to start off with the tiniest bit of water and some of my orange paint. So let's get some of that on here. Just roll it. And all I'm going to do, I'll put my glasses on so I can see. All I'm going to do is come down here, a little bit round there. Right, now, I don't want that solid edge, so I'm just going to go back in and get his tummy a little bit lighter, and I'm going to pick that little bit of orange up and go up there. And if you use this amount of water, he won't, he is not going to bleed. So, right there, that's him. Now I need a bit more on his top of his head. So a bit more there. Right, now I'm going to go into my black. And I'm going to put a little bit in for his eye. Now, if you get too much water in when you put that in, it's going to, it'll bleed. So make sure you've let it dry or just use the smallest amount of water.
Okay, we've just been asked, does it hold, does the storage hold in the studio brushes?
Yes.
Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah, it
Love
does.
that.
It's
Obsessed with this.
This is really good
Right.
because you've got all those different compartments.
Yes.
And you don't have to have them all open. You can just open the one you want to work with at a time.
Look, all of that tools
like
in
that
there.
you've- yeah.
All tools if you're
All
into your
together.
dotting, white
And
pens.
keep your scissors, pencil.
It's great that, isn't it? Look at that. I love it.
Right, so now I'm just putting some black under here on his tail. And I'm just going to put a little bit of the black. So just get a bit there, roll it. So I'm rolling the brush so that it's right on the tip so that I can do his little paws. Look, a bit there. Oops, that one's a bit fat. He's got sausage feet. Right, okay.
Lovely.
That's okay, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Right, inside his mouth, he needs red for his tongue. Now his feathers. This is the best bit. Okay, so I've got a few shades of brown here, so just going to get my browns. So I'm going to need you. I'm going to get a bit of this one. There, right, let's have that one first.
This is brilliant.
Right, and just pull that colour down. Pull it like you're pulling it round. Right, now I need a little bit more of the brown up here.
A third of the stock of the paints are now allocated.
Make sure you don't go near his eye because that will spoil it. Then I'm just going to come round because I've given him a flat head, which he doesn't want. He wants a... That's it, that's better. Right, now down here. Then his tail is sort of bits of grey. Get a little bit of brown. Just there. Put a bit of brown here. Then going to go just a tiniest little bit of brown. Then I'm just going to go back into that and soften it. There, like that. And then round there to define him. Just go brown. I've made his tummy a bit fat, but we'll just soften him off a bit. And then this bit in here wants to be a little bit of that black just faded away. So let me have a look at him. See if I'm happy.
That's lovely.
I think I'm just going to get a little bit more of the orange, but a tiniest bit of brown in it.
I'll tell you what, Stephanie,
Just in here.
If you make and sell for Christmas, or you do a lot of Christmas cards, that's going to be fabulous, isn't it?
So I'm just going to soften out that little bit of brown I got there. And then I want to put a little bit more detail in his tail. So maybe, well, I'm going to make that bit of his tail longer because I've got a blob. But there. Right, there we go. That's him.
Charlene is asking, is the robin on the cheat sheets? It's not. It's the download that comes with the paints. It's part of the free download that comes with the paints. But you can also buy it separately if you want to. And the code for that is Shop Sketch, and it's $4.99.
Right. Now,
oh, God,
I want to. How long have I got? 35 minutes. Right, we've got enough time.
Sorry, shop what, Andrew? Download.
I've got enough time to do this whole little bird. Right, a whole watercolour painting in 20 minutes. Right, so bluebirds have blue eggs, I think. No, robins have blue eggs. That's right, Katie, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm not 100% sure.
Can somebody check?
Andrew,
well, they do today.
Google it.
I know you get a duck egg blue, but I'm not sure about
Google it. That's what Alice used to say. Google it, Grandad. Now she Googles it herself. Yes, blue eggs.
Right, okay, so I think it's this shade of blue, but Google it.
Google it.
So, just get a little bit more of that blue. So I'm just tracing that top edge to get a bit of shade in. So I've got my eggs in. Now I'm going to do these flowers. So, right, we need a bit more water here. Right, so I'm going to go right to the edges of them, like that. Too much paint, so I'm going to use my sponge to get a bit off. Right, so just putting that there. Right. Now we need a little bit more of the red around the middle. So I'm going to go right into here. I'll just put it in around the middle like that. Let that just bleed out a little bit. I'll just go into the edges of it, soften it a little bit. Like that. Then these little leaves, we need those. Might have a tiny little bit of brown as well. So we're going to go really fine.
Wendy says, that looks amazing, Stephanie. I agree with you, Wendy. It does. Gorgeous, says Elaine.
It's just, you know what, we're allowed to cheat. It's what we do.
Well, it helps the muscle memory, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're learning it as you go along.
Absolutely.
So look at, there's not now. So there aren't any over here, right? But once you've learned to just drag and press, you can just put some in, like I've just done there.
Love that.
So look at how I've just added those in. While it's still a little bit damp in the middle, I'm going to get a bit of the black. And I'm just going to go in the middle. It might bleed a bit, but if it does, it doesn't matter. We quite like that. Right, while I've got the black on, let's do his tail. Oh, that's a bit dark, so we're going to get some water. That's the thing about these paints. They're really good. Look at how I can just pull that down. Now I've just got to get a little bit of shading on him. There. We'll put his tummy in. Need some more orange. Right. So I'm just going to pull this right down here.
So these brushes are the ones that come with the storage, right?
No, I'm using the ones that come with the kit.
Oh, perfect. So
They're not
yes,
even-
Charlene, the
you're
brushes
not
do
even-
come with the watercolour
yeah.
paints. Yes, perfect.
So look at how, just by
these are
pulling that
amazing.
down.
And at $11.99 with that download,
I
if you've never
know.
watercoloured before, you are literally colouring over that image.
But
just
look
in
at
certain
it.
areas. It's beautiful, Stephanie.
There's no, it doesn't even, it looks
No,
like you've done it.
Absolutely does.
And look at my eggs.
I know, they're brilliant. Shop
I'm going to
paint.
get a little bit of white on those eggs.
Andrew, can you divide 27, 28, 29 into $11.99, please?
Let me just put a little bit of... Look, I've just put that little bit of white on them.
41
Right.
pence for each element in that box. 41 pence for a tube of watercolour, 41 pence for a brush, 41 pence for the palette, and 41 pence for that paper pad. 35% of this is now allocated. 41 pence.
Can I just
Stephanie.
say, guys, if you haven't got this, but you know somebody that does love a little bit of painting, right now I'm going to let these go off the edges a bit.
Love that.
So, you know, please let everybody know that we've got it, because I just think it is such an amazing deal for you guys.
Absolutely.
Right, I'm just going to come up here and start to put some of his colour in my robin.
Sarah says, wow, exclamation mark. That's stunning, Stephanie. You're right. It is, Sarah, isn't it? And you can do this at home.
Right, now I've got quite a lot of paint still on this brush, so I'm just going to take it and use it round here. So we're going to put these colours in.
40%
Look
now.
at it. Look at how this is coming
the
together,
paints.
and how long it's taken. I'll tell you what, if you did this in an afternoon and then when your other half got home, you showed them
Yes.
it, could you imagine what they're going to say?
Laura says, another Christmas gift for my daughter. Shopping ahead. Love that idea. Listen, that deal, it's crazy. And the download is free with that kit. We didn't even include that with the 41 pence, did we? We didn't even include the download. That's incredible value. But you've passed on the saving, haven't you?
Yes, that's what we try and do. We try and pass it on when we can. We try and pass the saving on to you. So... And do you know what? It doesn't matter if it's not perfect either. You'll start to do your own thing, put your own textures in and add in your own bits. A little bit of that brown. So I want to... How long have we got, please?
12 minutes. All the time in the world, that. Isn't it?
Look at the difference it's made. Me just putting his little eye in, and the beak. Put that in as well.
It's a little white dot, isn't it, in the eye that makes it look alive. It's fabulous. I love that.
I'm just going to go a bit more. Let's just go into here. And can I just say, guys, you don't have to be an artist to do this. This is literally tracing over the design. Oh, I think we should do one of these at when we do our Doncaster. Could you imagine trying this and
absolutely.
painting something like this with it? Right, so now I need to come up to these bits of green, and I just want to go back into this blue a minute, and I just want to strengthen that edge a little bit more so that it's right there. And then I'm just going to go back. This is what I love about this paint. Look at how I'm just pulling the colour back.
It's amazing.
All you've done is clean my brush.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything else. You just clean your brush. Right, so that's that bit. Oh, I haven't done his feet. Right, your feet.
This looks incredibly relaxing because you're taking away the drawing element, you're taking away the colour element, and you're just adding over the top. That's fabulous, Stephanie. I love that.
Right.
That with a mount round it in a picture frame, signed.
I know.
Incredible.
Right.
Now, if you're wondering what the messy mat is that Stephanie's working on while she carries on painting, you get the A3 messy mat. You also get the A3 clear cutting mat from Craftmaster. So this one here, the one that Stephanie's working on top of with the messy mat. And you get the A4. This is a deal and a half, this. Shop Messy, $14.99. Should be over £40. We slashed the price so that you can all get it. Shop Messy, $14.99 for an A3 cutting mat, an A4 cutting mat, and the A3 messy mat. That's incredible value for money. If you fancy covering your desk with stuff like that, get 2. Because you could get 3, actually, for what the price was previously. So you could get 3 sets. That is the deal of the day for me. That and the paints, absolutely incredible value. Don't miss out on that. Shop Messy, $14.99. If you want the paints that come with the palette, a third of the stock of Messy is gone. If you want all 24 paints with those 3 paintbrushes, then you're also going to get your palette and your paper pad, 41 pence. 41 pence, and this is before your club discount. 41 pence for each of those tubes. 41 pence for those professional paintbrushes. Absolutely incredible value. Shop Paint, $11.99. Honestly, absolutely stocking up on those for Christmas gifts. But that as a starter kit for a brand new craft, and just because we can, we've added in the download for you as well for free. So you're getting all of those elements, all of those that Stephanie has been using throughout the show. And Andrew is asking me, don't forget to type kangaroo into the comments with a chance to spin the wheel. Shall we spin the wheel or shall we give that away?
We give this away.
We'll give that away instead. That's lovely, isn't it? Absolutely love it. The painting, Stephanie, is lovely. Can you give it to me? Lol, says Karen. Well, type kangaroo, Karen. You might be in a chance of winning it. There you are. What card should I print the download on, is asking Elaine.
Oh, use that 3. Use
This one?
Yeah, that's the best. It's so good.
Put it in one sheet at a time.
Yeah.
Because it is 300 GSM, but your printer will take it. And then you've got a rough side or a textured side and a smooth side. But this is fabulous, isn't it? And think about all those digi-stamps that we bring you as part of Minecraft Studio. Wow, right? Wow, wow, wow. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Right, now I
This
just
is
show you
stunning.
this little
Look
bit.
at it.
I'm picking up
it.
some of the white. I've put some little brown dots in, and I'm just going in and putting some little white ones in. I can't remember what the eggs look like, but I feel like it needs a little bit of white dotting. So I'm just putting a little bit of speckling in. So they've got a little bit of speckling. I'm going to put a little bit of white in here. Oh, I've done the leaves, by the way.
That's lovely.
I've just picked, look, you can see I picked up little bits of colour and I've done the leaves. I love that you can just look at them.
Yeah.
You can just add in different little ones. You just put that one on, a bit of that colour just to soften that a little bit, and put a little one there. And we'll put a little one, a couple of them over here. So that it looks, oh, that made it worse. Right, then, where else have I missed? I'm going to put his little white eye in. Right, in there. That makes a difference,
That's
doesn't
amazing.
it? And then, and I love these brushes. And then I'm going to go, well, you've got to know when to stop, but unfortunately that's quite hard because it's quite good fun. So I don't really want to stop.
You stop when you're
I know
happy
what I'm
with
going to
it, don't
do.
you?
I'm going to do a bit of the texture inside here.
Okay.
So I'm going to go into the black and the brown and create quite a dark colour. And I'm just going to put some of this in here.
Yes, that's exactly what Marina Bowen has just said, Andrew, which I'm presuming is where you read it. So your graphite paper is shop That's all right. You can juggle 4 things at once if you like.
He's getting good, isn't he, at that?
He is. So your transfer paper, you're going to get 4 sheets of 9 inch by 13 white, and then 4 sheets of grey in this one. But then you get another 20 sheets in this, and this is Royal and Langnickel, a very, very well-known artist brand. And this is how you can trace your designs onto your watercolour card and then paint over the top. So that one is shop transfer. And if you want your pencils, your mechanical pencils, where you get the 4 different lead widths, you can have those and the extra leads and the extra erasers. Shop pencil, $12.99. Stephanie, that's incredible.
So
Look
we've
at
gone from those little pinky flowers to those.
Yep.
Those little eggs to that. Looks much more definition, doesn't it?
Yep.
That's your little detail at the top. Now, the thing that makes this really work is the choice of artwork. So I spent a long time working out what actually was going to work for you guys. So it needs to be dark enough that you can see it and you can match the colour, but also light enough that if you miss a bit, it doesn't show. So I could, if I wanted to, go back and put more detail in here and more detail up here. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with this bit. So I'm just going to clean that brush down. And if you can stretch to get in those extra brushes, get them, because they're so super fine. But I'm now just going to put in little bits of detail. So can you see that you can go back into it, and you can just be adding the tiniest little bit of detail that actually will start to make a difference that we've got.
Okay, half the stock of the messy bundle is in people's baskets. Don't forget to be checking those out. We don't want anybody coming in and pinching it.
And then I'm just going to rub that back. And that's what I love about this paint. You saw that line.
That's amazing.
There. But this is so well behaved.
And you're paying 41 pence a tube, Stephanie. That's incredible value for money. I'm so glad you found this offer and you passed on that saving, because it allows everybody to be an artist. And, and a lot of the work is done. You're just enhancing it, aren't you, with the paints?
You're just
I love
enjoying it.
That's the thing.
It's the bit.
Takes the fear out, takes the
Yeah.
stress out, allows you to just go and paint. And I love that. Yeah. This is our new trimmer. Look at you. Right, we've got 2.5 minutes. Shall we draw a winner, Andrew?
Right.
See who's going to win this. So you're going to sign it, Stephanie?
Yeah.
Sign it and date it, and then 1 of 1, because there's nothing else like that. And every time you do it, even though you're working on top of a printed image, it will be different. Tina Jane, well done, Tina. This is coming to you. Can you message us, please, darling? help@highlightcrafts.com, and we will get that sent out to you. We just need to get your details off you. Look how lovely that is. Mount on it, frame it on the wall. Look at that. Masterpiece, isn't it? Absolute masterpiece. But you can do it in a very relaxed, very mindful, very calm way because of that download that comes with it. And Katie's like, just when she thinks it's finished, Stephanie goes, I need to embellish it. It just makes me smile. There's always that next level, isn't it? And do you know what? People will say, how do I know when it's finished? When you're happy with it. That's it.
Yeah.
When you're happy with what you've created, that's when it's finished. I used to have this terrible habit of making cards and putting them on the fireplace. One night I must have got up and down at least 100 times, because I'm like, I need to put that there, and I need to move that there, and I need to do this here. I don't do it anymore because I drove myself crazy. But this, having that download with those paints, just to reiterate, you're paying 41 pence per element in here. So 41 pence per tube of watercolour paint, 41 pence for each brush, 41 pence for your palette, and 41 pence for your 20 sheets of watercolour paper. Incredible value. Nearly half the stock is allocated. Don't miss out on this. This is a great gift, but also a fabulous treat for you. Right.
I've just put another flower in.
Have you put another flower in?
Look.
I'm not sure what's coming up next door. Andrew, can you tell us? It's what, Katie? Midweek Mayhem with David and Amanda. So you'll get some deals on there as well. And then I'm back with David with a second show of the resin. Stay tuned. Go and grab yourself a quick cuppa. And then David and Amanda will literally be on the other side of that wall. See you in a bit. Bye.